Welcome. In 2001, a seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin was produced in the United States, yet little did anyone realize that this small piece of currency would soon be associated with an extraordinary tale worth a staggering $26 million, captivating the imagination of numismatists and collectors alike. Imagine holding in your palm a coin that weighs just as little as a feather, symbolizing an epic journey through time and value, yet possessing the potential to change your life forever. Welcome to the intriguing world of coin collecting, where every detail matters, and every minting error can shoot a coin's value into the stratosphere. Have you ever wondered what secrets lie within the coins you possess? What if your change purse is hiding a treasure more valuable than gold? As we unfold the story of this remarkable 2001 1-cent coin, you'll discover how a simple misstrike at the mint set off a chain reaction leading to its jaw-dropping appraisal. From its creation at the Philadelphia Mint to its transformation into a collector's dream, this coin embodies a rare error that only a select few have had the fortune to own. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Consider this: the enormity of its value mostly stems from its rarity. It is estimated that fewer than 10 such coins ever made it into circulation, escalating demand and intrigue surrounding this scant specimen. But how does one even identify a coin that could be worth so much? What details should you look for that set it apart from its less fortunate counterparts? As you embark on this treasure hunt through your spare change, keep in mind the significance of every little mint mark or anomaly you might encounter. The backstory of this rare coin also helps to highlight the fascinating world of numismatics, an arena steeped in history, nostalgia, and a fervent pursuit of knowledge. Did you know that the value of a coin is not solely dictated by its age but is heavily influenced by its condition and uniqueness? Just imagine the excitement of discovering such a coin hidden within your collection. This adventure brings us to the ribbed edges and gleaming surface of the 2001 penny, produced during the tumultuous times of the early 2000s, but with a remarkable twist. The special error feature lies in the striking that did not align correctly, rendering the details of Lincoln's portrait lifeless and making its face value seem like a cruel joke when held against its monumental worth today. Coin enthusiasts flock to add these remarkable errors to their collections, mesmerized by the story behind each numismatic anomaly. Wouldn't it be exhilarating to walk into a coin shop and find this particular gem sitting unassumingly in a pile of ordinary change? What stories would that coin tell if it could speak? Understanding the backstory adds a personal touch to the monetary value, engaging you emotionally in the journey of this small yet mighty coin that transcends generations. The journey from mint to collector imbues this coin with an added layer of significance, teaching us that value is not merely a product of commerce but also a tapestry of history waiting to be woven. So how did collectors come to realize the worth of this humble penny? The process began with keen-eyed numismatists who could spot that unique misstrike and understand its context. As news spread about such rare findings, excitement mounted. Auctions went wild, with bids skyrocketing as collectors, both seasoned and newcomers, gathered in hopes of finding or purchasing this elusive treasure. Have you ever anticipated finding something of value in places where you least expect it? Are you ready to unlock the mysteries behind the hidden treasures in your own home? The 2001 penny is far more than just an ordinary piece of currency. It represents the thrill of discovery, the joy of connecting with history, and the chance to change one's financial landscape dramatically. Imagine reflecting on the countless hands that have held this coin, its journey through time leading it to become a focal point of monetary curiosity and value. Now, as we delve deeper into this narrative, consider the factors that contribute to its staggering worth. Each mint error carries its own intricacies, elevating its status among its peers in the numismatic world. In this sense, the 2001 1-cent coin serves as an essential reminder that true worth often lies beneath the surface and that the stories we choose to invest in enrich our perspectives. Isn't it fascinating how something so humble could carry such grandeur? As we lift the curtain on the world of coin collecting, it's vital to recognize the passion that fuels both seasoned collectors and novices alike. The thrill of the hunt brings us all to life, urging us to explore our surroundings with a fresh set of eyes, seeking out pieces of history that might have been overlooked. If you ever find yourself rummaging through your pocket change again, remember the incredible journey of this extraordinary penny, and ponder the possibilities resting within your palm. So the next time you glance at your loose change, ask yourself, could I be holding a piece of history that is worth millions? And as we come to the close of this captivating exploration of the 2001 1-cent coin, you've witnessed firsthand how a simple minting mistake transformed into an astonishing asset. If you enjoyed this tale and want more enchanting stories that spark your curiosity and broaden your view of the world, then don't forget to like and subscribe, embarking on this journey of discovery with us. Until next time, may your coins be plentiful and your adventures in curiosity never-ending. Next, in a world where common items can turn into treasures, have you ever stopped to consider the value hidden within your pocket change? What if that little coin you've overlooked could be worth thousands, perhaps millions? Welcome to the intriguing tale of the 2010 Jefferson nickel, an unassuming piece of currency that sparked a frenzy in numismatic circles and delighted coin collectors worldwide. But first, hit that like button if you find these hidden treasures as fascinating as I do, and don't forget to subscribe to keep discovering the incredible stories behind everyday objects. Picture this: you reach into your pocket, and there it is, a simple nickel. To most, it's just 5 cents, but for those in the know, mint errors can turn these small denominations into astounding collectibles. The 2010 Jefferson nickel isn't just another coin in circulation, it serves as a beacon of possibility for rare finds in an age where value is often defined by rarity and historical significance. The story begins with the United States Mint, which tasked itself with creating a fresh batch of nickels in 2010, but a small yet critical error during the minting process transformed this ordinary nickel into a collector's dream. What if this error went unnoticed by the casual observer, but for those equipped with the knowledge of coin collecting, it became a goldmine? Coin enthusiasts began investigating the coins being circulated, searching for subtle details that would elevate the humble nickel from mere face value to a potential collector's piece fetching upwards of $26 million. Imagine the thrill of unearthing a 2010 nickel with distinctive features, errors that distinguished it from the rest, leading to negotiations and bids that could rival the price of luxury cars or small homes. As we unravel this story, consider the excitement for those who ventured into their pockets and coin jars, ready to unearth hidden treasures. What do you think you're carrying around in your own collection? One of the most significant factors that contributed to the value of the 2010 Jefferson nickel lies in a much-discussed mint error where certain coins were improperly struck, leading to some coins having the appearance of being melted or oversaturated with metal. Could you imagine stumbling upon something so extraordinary? Professional coin graders recognized this anomaly, subsequently evaluating and grading these nickels, resulting in a feverish demand from collectors worldwide wanting to own a piece of this numismatic history. For individuals engrossed in the field, the excitement mounts as auctions become battlegrounds for seasoned collectors investing eagerly in their passion. As the bidding intensifies, the legacy of the 2010 Jefferson nickel evolves, captivating anyone with a hint of curiosity about the intersection of art, history, and monetary value. Have you ever imagined a world where your casual curiosity about a coin can lead you down a rabbit hole filled with fascinating stories from financial history? The rich tapestry of the United States' economic past continuously unfolds through its coins, and this nickel, although seemingly trivial, captures that saga. Let's journey together through the fascinating history of the Jefferson nickel, its designs, its connections to American heritage, and how it has endured the tests of time and value fluctuations. The Jefferson nickel originally debuted in 1938, designed by the prolific artist Felix Schlag, and over the years, the coin has seen several iterations, yet in 2010, it took an unexpected turn that would forever change how we view this piece of currency. This nickel features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse and Monticello, his famous plantation home, on the reverse, but it is the peculiarities from the 2010 mintage that captured the attention of collectors, propelling it into the realm of historic significance. As we dig deeper into its lore, let's ponder the economists who've noted how coin collecting can be both a hobby and a savvy financial strategy. Have you ever thought about how a simple coin could be a reflection of our nation's history? When talking about the collector's tastes, enthusiasts vary widely, with some captivated by specific years, others laser-focused on types of errors, and then there are those who simply love the rush of the hunt itself. With the rise of the internet, platforms for buying and selling coins have flourished, leading some to speculate that the future of coin collecting is on an upward trajectory, and the 2010 Jefferson nickel remains a prime example of this trend. What about you? Do you ever wonder how many other priceless pieces are hidden in plain sight? As the online marketplace thrives, it's exhilarating to consider how a single upload can connect a seller with a willing buyer on the other side of the globe, culminating in sales that can reach staggering figures, bridging personal passion with profit. Could this create a new generation of numismatists eager to learn about and engage with historical coins? Next, let's reflect on the eternal allure of mint errors. The excitement they generate seems to transcend time. Each error tells a story, an unexpected twist in the production line that has captured the imagination of both young and old. It prompts an age-old question: how do these seemingly insignificant errors accumulate such significant value? The fact remains that those minting errors make the coins unique, appealing to collectors who see beyond face value into the potential historical significance of each flawed piece. Have you considered how the stories behind these coins shape their worth within the community? With each error that surfaces, many wonder how many more jewels like the 2010 Jefferson nickel lie undiscovered among coin hoards, junk drawers, or even that forgotten penny jar tucked away in the back of the cupboard, waiting for a curious eye to recognize its potential. Perhaps you'll find yourself checking your own change after hearing this. As we explore the broader implications of coin collecting on society, we see how it encourages an appreciation for history, economics, and art, intertwining these themes into a rich narrative that resonates on many levels. Coin collecting continues to captivate enthusiasts of all ages, serving as an educational tool while fostering community among hobbyists who share a passion for discovering and preserving the legacy of our currency. So, where do you stand? Do you feel tempted to dive into the exhilarating world of coin collecting, ante up with your own treasures, or simply relish in the stories? Ultimately, the allure of coins lies not only in their value but also in the connections they create, forging bonds between generations who share tales of long-forgotten stories etched into metal, waiting to be rediscovered in the folds of the past. In retrospect, while the 2010 Jefferson nickel revolutionized perceptions of the common nickel, it also revitalized interest in the entirety of the coin-collecting hobby, breathing new life into old collections and igniting the curiosity of newcomers eager to learn and delve into the fascinating world of numismatics that promises excitement, adventure, and maybe even a treasure worth millions. So, what's next for you? Will you embark on your own journey of discovery, or will you simply bask in the captivating stories that history has to offer? Next, in the vast realm of numismatics, little did anyone realize that a single 1-cent coin minted in 1986 would catapult into the limelight, not just as a curious piece of change but as a treasure worth an astonishing $26 million, captivating collectors and investors alike like a siren's call to sailors lost at sea. What makes this coin so special, you might wonder? It all begins on a seemingly ordinary day when a batch of 1-cent coins rolled off the production line at the U.S. Mint. The process itself was routine, however. A rare error during minting gave birth to an extraordinary artifact, one that would go on to write its own chapter in the annals of American currency history. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that could change your life forever? The intrigue around this particular 1986 cent isn't merely about its monetary value, it's steeped in a rich tapestry of history, passion, and the unexpected twists of fate that can turn the mundane into the magnificent. As collectors scoured through boxes of coins searching for those elusive gems, they were left in disbelief as this particular cent became the holy grail of coin collecting, a beacon shining brightly on the horizon of the rare coin market. The journey of this coin is a story of discovery, marked by passionate enthusiasts who spent countless hours, often late into the night, combing through the numerous layers of shipments, admiring the artistry of the coins while dreaming of finding the ultimate prize. But what exactly was the error that transformed this humble 1-cent coin into a jewel worth millions? The mystery begins with a misalignment during the minting process, resulting in an anomaly that would send shockwaves through the collecting community. In an age where digital currency loomed large, the nostalgic allure of tangible money rekindled interest in coins, casting a spotlight on hidden treasures from an era long gone. Enthusiasts began sharing their findings in online forums, and suddenly, coins from the late 20th century were back in vogue, sparking heated debates about rarity, value, and the stories that linger long after the coins have changed hands. But let's take a moment to ponder the significance of such a high value attributed to a coin worth just 1 cent at face value. Does it speak to our craving for nostalgia, the greatness of human ingenuity, or perhaps our unending quest for wealth and status in a world where both seem so ephemeral? As collectors deep dive into the serendipity of their finds, could you envision the thrill of discovering you had stumbled upon something worth untold riches amid your everyday possessions? With the internet bridging gaps and connecting buyers with sellers globally, the demand for coins such as this has reached a fever pitch, igniting a frenzy reminiscent of gold rushes gone by, fueling stories of serendipitous luck where everyday people become millionaires overnight. Think about those moments when you rifled through your pockets or inspected your change jar. If this tale teaches us anything, it is that every coin has a story, and between its edges and embossed illustrations lie secrets waiting to be uncovered. As we traverse through the layers of this story, let's pause and reconsider what value truly means. Beyond the numbers and dollar signs lies a deeper significance tied to heritage, culture, legacy, and the persistence of those who refuse to let obscurity define their aspirations. In hindsight, this 1 cent coin saga serves as a reminder that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places, challenging our perceptions and reiterating the age-old adage, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And as the tale unwinds, the continuous thread linking countless individuals, each with their unique relationship to coins, sparks a dialogue that transcends mere economics, delving deeper into the realm of emotions and narratives that these small pieces of metal embody. So as we venture further into the world of numismatics, remember, it's not merely about the coins, it's about the stories, the dreams, and the reality that one small misprint can change lives, encapsulating personal histories that resonate with so many. Stick around as we delve deeper into the vibrant culture of coin collecting and the nuances behind the extraordinary rise of this seemingly insignificant 1 cent coin, igniting passion in collectors, investors, and curious minds alike. Could your next find be worth a fortune? What treasures lie within your own coin collection, waiting patiently to be unveiled? As we continue this journey, prepare to be captivated by tales that twist fate, betting against the odds, leading to discoveries that not only shine brightly in the commercial landscape but also enhance our understanding of society, history, and the very nature of value itself. So sit back, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this engaging dive into the realm of 1 cent coins is just getting started, and who knows, the next unexpected twist could come at any moment, illuminating our minds and broadening our horizons regarding what we deem valuable in both currency and life. As we come to a close, reflect on what this incredible story teaches us about worth and the intersections of history, humanity, and the ever-elusive chase for meaning in our lives. Remember, whether it's a coin or a flicker of hope, never underestimate the power of the small and often overlooked. After all, great stories often begin with just a single cent. Next in 1994, a $2 coin was released that would ultimately become one of the most sought-after pieces in numismatic history, a coin worth a staggering $26 million, a testament to the unpredictability of value and rarity in the world of collectibles. But what makes this particular coin so extraordinary? To truly understand its significance, we must delve deep into the fascinating journey of currency, how one seemingly ordinary coin can shift perceptions of value in the public mind and the impact of circumstance and condition on collectible items. This isn't just a story about a coin, it's a narrative that interweaves history, economics, and an almost mystical aura of luck and chance. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that could potentially set you up for life? What would you do if you stumbled across something so invaluable? It's easy to overlook how something as small and unassuming as a quarter can harbor secrets that change lives. We often think of currency as simply a medium for exchange, but coins carry with them stories of who we are, where we've been, and, in some cases, how fortunes can be turned around in an instant. The 1994 quarter is a remarkable example of this, produced during a time when the United States was transitioning into a more modernized approach to currency. The quarter itself was part of a series that celebrated the achievements of various states, but little did anyone know that this particular year would mark not just an evolution in design but also an unexpected twist in the ongoing collection of rare coins. Collectors and enthusiasts alike were vigilantly searching for coins struck during this era, keen to find misprints and errors that could lead to higher premiums and, hence, greater value. and that's where the legend of the 1994 quarter begins to unfold. Imagine being at a coin show, surrounded by collectors eager to buy and sell, each clutching their prized possessions, when suddenly one individual comes across a coin that doesn't quite match the rest. Perhaps it looks slightly different, perhaps it has an odd mark or misaligned stamping that sets it apart from the others. Little did they know, what they held in their hand was a rare treasure that others had only dreamed of, and as word spread about the unique attributes of this particular quarter, its value began to skyrocket, leaving experts and collectors astounded. But what exactly gives a coin like this its value? Rarity, condition, historical significance, all play critical roles, but it's the thrill of the hunt that drives dedicated collectors. They dive deep into research, scouring catalogs, auctions and websites, seeking every detail that sets the 1994 quarter apart. However, let's not forget the stories behind these collectors. Many have begun their journeys from humble beginnings, perhaps starting with a simple collection of coins from their allowances or gifts from family members, their eyes lighting up with excitement each time they discovered a new addition. Yet, as they grew older, their collection transformed into something much more significant, a path laden with opportunities and challenges. As these passion-driven individuals come together, we hear tales of friendships formed over shared interests, while rivalries develop in pursuit of elusive coins. This quest for the 1994 quarter brings us to a fascinating intersection of economics and psychology. What drives a person to dedicate their time and resources into finding a single coin, and why does that coin then command such astronomical sums? Many argue it's about more than just money, it's also about legacy, history, and the thrill of owning a tangible piece of our nation's past. Some collectors view their items as investments, while others simply treasure the emotional connection these coins represent, as they recall stories from grandparents or parents enlightening them about values inherent in these small, metal circles. And now imagine the moment when a collector or a curious individual stumbles upon that unique 1994 quarter, whether through inheritance, garage sale, or a serendipitous find at the bottom of a drawer. They hold in their hand a physical representation of dreams, aspirations, and the lessons of history. How many people have unknowingly passed by riches, dismissing old coins as nothing more than spare change, and how many fortunes were changed overnight due to a single discover? As we explore this intriguing narrative, consider the impact on not just markets, but on individuals' lives, sparking joy and inspiration as tales of glory circulate around how that quarter changed this or that person's life forever. And it leads us to ponder deeper questions such as, what would you do if that quarter ended up in your pocket? Would you sell it straight away, or would you take a moment to recognize its historical significance? Perhaps you might even want to learn more about it, diving into the details of minting errors and the stories of its creation in Philadelphia, where skilled artisans craft not just currency but the potential for vast fortunes. As collectors build their knowledge, they become more than just enthusiasts. They turn into historians, detectives, and dreamers, as they dive into the principles of supply and demand, the narratives of commerce and how they bridge decades and generations, in building connections among previous owners and today's collectors, providing endless discussions about rarity and the notion of luck. And within that web, lies the 1994 quarter, alive and shimmering as the potential for immense wealth and history. It's an opportunity for wealth, and a reflection of what it means to hold on to pieces of the past, engaging in the ebbs and flows of material culture. What lies at the heart of the value each person places on coins? Are they merely assets, or do they carry a piece of our identity? So now, as you immerse yourself in this story, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences and what elements of this story resonate with you. As we explore these compelling stories together, envision standing alongside collectors who have dedicated their lives facing countless obstacles and setbacks in pursuit of their passion, fueled by the stories and legends thrive upon the belief that treasures like the 1994 quarter can be unearthed at any moment, perhaps even right under your nose. And the intrigue continues to grow as each twist and turn leads to different discoveries, opportunities for wealth, and emotional bonds tethered to history. And as we end this engaging tale, consider how you will look at coins in your pocket or in your collection going forward. Nearly every coin has a story waiting to be told, so when you hold your next quarter, I encourage you to think about the potential and the legacy behind that simple piece of currency. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Are you ready to embark on your own coin collecting adventure? Who knows, maybe the next fascinating story Next 2001 cent. Have you ever stumbled upon a treasure so rare it could change your life forever? Imagine finding a coin that not only sparkles with history but also possesses a staggering value of over $26 million. A single 1-cent coin, minted in 1792, holds a fascinating tale that's wrapped in mystery, hype, and fortunes beyond comprehension. Today, we're diving deep into the astonishing world of numismatics, where this extraordinary coin, the 1792 birch cent, comes to life and unfolds the captivating story of its creation, its rarity, and the remarkable journey that led it to become one of the most desirable and valuable coins in the history of the United States. But before we plunge into this riveting narrative, take a moment to imagine what you would do with $26 million. Would you buy a dream home, travel the world, or perhaps invest in your passions? So many possibilities. Now, as we uncover the secrets of this extraordinary coin, I want you to keep those dreams in mind. Let's see how a seemingly simple 1-cent piece can dramatically flip the script on destiny. The story starts in 1792, a pivotal year in American history, where the newly formed United States was buzzing with ambition and endeavor. The government was looking to establish a stable economy, and coinage became a central theme in that narrative. Thomas Jefferson, an outspoken advocate for a robust economic system, played a crucial role in laying down the foundations of what would eventually be the United States Mint. Little did he know that his vision would lead to the creation of a coin so unique that it would capture the minds and fortunes of collectors for centuries to come. While we often associate wealth with gold and silver, this particular coin was crafted using a different material, copper. Its design was entrusted to a remarkable figure, the famous engraver Robert Birch. Birch, whose artistic inclinations and vision for capturing the spirit of the young nation, designed a coin that would not only represent monetary value but also embody the ideals of liberty, independence, and hope. The 1-cent coin, or cent, was intended to promote commerce throughout the newly established nation, allowing everyday citizens to engage in trade and solidify their financial futures. As I recount this tale, I urge you to think of your own financial dreams and aspirations and how this little piece of metal once heralded the promise of prosperity and independence for an entire nation. Now, let's fast forward to the Mint's workshop in Philadelphia, where Birch meticulously crafted just a few examples of this inaugural coin, unique pieces of art that would become coveted relics in the world of numismatics. It's mind-blowing to think that only a handful of these coins were produced, and their scarcity has truly elevated their status over time. Picture the moments as each coin is painstakingly struck, shining bright under the workshop's dim light, carrying with it the essence of a hopeful nation. However, the journey of the birch cent does not end here. It's filled with twists and turns that could fill entire chapters of a gripping novel. As we dig deeper, we encounter stories of the collectors who sought after the coin throughout history. Initially, it was not considered a prized possession. In fact, it found its way into circulation, like many coins of its time. Imagine a child, or perhaps a merchant, casually accepting change, unaware that they were holding a piece of history in their hand. This mundane exchange highlights how often treasures are overlooked in our lives. So what are the treasures you might be overlooking today? Fast forward to the mid-19th century when numismatics began to flourish as a hobby among the elite. Collectors would seek out rare coins, and the birch cent became a hot topic of conversation among those who could afford its rising value. This is when the coin truly transformed from a mere piece of currency to a sought-after collectible, with wealthy bidders vying for the opportunity to possess such a gem. Accounts of furious bidding wars at auctions filled with high-stakes drama reflected the coin's increasing worth and its cultural significance. Imagine the tension in the auction room. Who would walk away with the shimmering prize? Would it be the collector with the deepest pocket or the one with the strongest sense of history and connection? It's a question that resonates throughout the ages, much like the eternal battle between wealth and passion. As we inch closer to present-day values, we find that the birch cent has only gained momentum, sparking intrigue and investment interest. The realization dawns that this humble coin could fetch upwards of $26 million, a sum so staggering that it seems almost fictional. Who would have thought that a piece of copper, a remnant of a fledgling nation, would carry such monumental weight in the world of economics and culture? This astonishing value begs us to consider our own lives and what we cherish. What if tomorrow will hold immense surprises just waiting to be discovered? Throughout this narrative of discovery, we cannot ignore the impact of media and technology in elevating the status of coins like the birch cent. With the rise of the internet, information about rare coins became readily available, sparking a new generation of collectors obsessed with the thrill of the hunt. Online auctions, forums, and social media groups have created vibrant communities, all passionate about preserving history, each interaction reminiscent of the excitement experienced hundreds of years ago in the auction houses. If you're inspired by this community spirit, what are some passions you can foster amongst friends and family? Today, we live in a world where the idea of value has expanded beyond mere monetary worth. It encompasses stories, memories, and the emotional connections we create along the way. As you consider the birch cent's remarkable journey, ask yourself, what represents true wealth in your life? Perhaps it's not just about money but about the richness of experiences and connections forged through shared interests and pursuits. Now, let's circle back to the coin itself, a piece so small, yet brimming with intrigue and a history that has unfolded over centuries. From its humble beginnings in the 18th century to becoming a modern-day treasure, the birch cent challenges our perceptions of worth and embeds itself in the tapestry of history. The elusive nature of this coin means that finding one is akin to uncovering buried treasure, and you might even ponder what you'd do if you stumbled upon one. Would you keep it a secret, or share the incredible story, the dreams that accompany it? The numbers may boggle your mind, but the true magic of the birch cent lies not solely in its transition from currency to investment but in the unbreakable ties it forms between history, aspiration, and legacy. As we draw this journey to a close, I encourage you to keep the story of the 1792 birch cent close to your heart. Whether you are an avid collector or simply someone who enjoys the stories hidden within history, there's something for all of us to ponder. What's the next treasure in your life waiting for discovery? And while you're daydreaming about those treasures, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories that spark inspiration and curiosity. Just think about how many stories are waiting to be told and how you might be part of that narrative in some surprising ways. Thank you for joining me on this incredible exploration of value, story, and history. Until our next adventure.